I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Tiffany Henyard spending over $43,000 in one day on an Amazon shopping spree on the city's credit card. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Tiffany Henyard is in some serious trouble and she might be wearing an orange jumpsuit. This woman spent $43,000 in one day on an Amazon shopping spree on the city's credit card. In the city right now is $3.65 million debt with outstanding debt of $6 million that needs to be paid to vendors, and they also have police lawsuits in the village of Dolton. This village is bankrupt because of Tiffany Henyard. But it shows you the arrogance that this woman has, that she can spend that type of money in one day. The lack of respect that she has for the residents of Dolton. When she took office, the Dolton village had $4.65 million saved in the city's coffers. Also, they had over $2 million in an Illinois fund. But now in that same fund, in 2024, they have only $3,900. And they don't know how they're going to pay their city employees past September. So they have to make layoffs. They had to get rid of the deputy chief, Lacey, because they are so far in debt. And this woman did not show up when Lori Lightfoot made her presentation. She could care less. She's under federal investigation. They have impaneled a grand jury. Simply, this woman will be arrested soon. We don't know when. She doesn't know when. But what she has done to this city, it's going to be hard for them to get out unless Pritzker gives them some state help. They will also have to raise taxes on the residents. You know, they might have to raise property taxes, garbage fees, fees from the city, just to come up with money to pay the vendors, pay the lawsuits. And they have over 40 lawsuits since she became mayor. I remember they had the clerk of the city suing her. You got police officers suing her. You got everybody suing Dolton. And they just don't have the money to pay anybody. They had to pay over $2 million for the city's insurance. And let me tell you something, that had to be difficult for them to get, looking at the financial in the lawsuits that have been presented to the city of Dolton, just to see the reckless spending of Tiffany Henyard has destroyed this city. And she's still there to 2025. Now people want to say, why didn't they get rid of her? They recalled her. She lost the election, but an Illinois judge said the election was not fair. So she stayed in office. They tried to get her out. But the same people who are on that board made a mistake. It was a young lady last night that I saw in the meeting and said, we have to stop voting for people just because they're black. And she's totally right. She was the first black woman mayor. Everybody supported her. The board supported her until they actually saw how she was trying to run the city. She had a criminal record. She went and hired a bunch of criminals. And where did the money go? They said Lori Lightfoot said, we are still trying to get information about the city. There has been no audit done in the city the last 3 years. There have been no budget or anything sent to the state of Illinois for the past 3 years. So we don't know where the $6 million of checks is going. We don't know where some other money that we may not have discovered is gone because they need a forensic audit on the city. This woman has went around talking about she's the first black mayor. She went around acting like Nino Brown, like she was some kind of gangster running the village of Dolton. And if I'm in the village of Thornton, another city, because that is a town, you have a village in a town, they are much bigger than Dolton. What is going on over there? So they should be starting an investigation over there in Dolton, because it could be even worse over there. This woman is truly incompetent. She's a thief because we don't know where all this money is going. We saw travel expenses all over the country in 2023. When you have a small village, why are you going all the way all around the country? Maybe 1 or 2 trips to conferences, maybe in 1 year. But what about 5 or 6 trips to Vegas, Washington, Selma, Alabama, everywhere, instead of dealing with the business of the people? Now the people have to pay the cost for the person they voted for. She is truly incompetent. She's a thief, and she needs to be arrested as quick as possible by the FBI. Her narcissism and arrogance has destroyed a beautiful town, a village, simply because whoever ran that village, they left that village in good standing. It was in very good standing. Most people would think that a village like that would be suffering, but they had money. They had excess dollars that they could use at any time because they did the people's work. When she got in office and she saw that she could somehow get her hands on the people's money, oh man, she went to town. She actually thought that somehow she was the dictator, that she can do anything she wanted with the funds of the village of Dolton. And that's what she did. She never thought that those people, those trustees, would stand tall. Those trustees would stand on business. Those trustees would finally bring in the FBI, because Cook County, the state of Illinois, would have did nothing to her. But finally they got the right people at the right time to investigate her, Mr. Freeman, and the rest of those clowns on the other trustees who were not participating in Lori Lightfoot's investigation and what she said to the board. This is truly a criminal indictment ready to be filed and ready for her to be arrested as soon as possible. I can't wait to see this, because she needs those handcuffs and she needs to be in an orange jumpsuit for what she has done to the village of Dolton. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.